Welcome to today's Alpha SC2 Team League game, and we're here with a game of week 8 in this 13th season, so it's like, I think, the second last play day of this one. And yeah, we're here on Port Alexander for the first map. Top left hand corner we have our Zerg, orange color, Nitix representing the Wolf's Lair, and the opposing team in the bottom right hand corner is Black Knight Esports, and he's represented by Marsman as the blue Protoss right there. And yeah, second gas finishes, gateway expansion it is over here. And on this one we had hatch first into gas and pool, speed on the way. Everything looks quite standard here on either side of the map. And then yeah, overlords getting in position somehow, Zerglings chasing the probe. Nothing special really happening today until now, but we're only 1 minute 30 in, like having started at a minute or whatever. So Marsman chooses to go for the Stargate, and the Stalker also being made. Do we? Okay, I was just wondering if we have an adept before that, but yeah, we have, but no second adept, which is kind of usual, I would say, against Zerg. Building a second adept is pretty much the standard here. And yeah, still, he is going for the Stalker then, and yeah, from the Stargate it will be the Oracle. So no Phoenix shenanigans for now. It is a... Is it a complete wall-off? No, it's not. The Stalker is in there. Wow, I didn't see this one, despite the fact that he's so fat, man. But yeah, on the other side, what do we have? Overlord update. That's something we have in here. And then... what else is coming our way? Two spores, sorry. And the third base is just finishing, so I think we might see its water as well. Oracle is actually going right over there. Will be spotted right now. And... oh, that was close. Yeah. At least gets one drone. Gets a cancel in addition, so... it's like, what is it? 18 plus 50? So it's even more minerals stolen than just a drone kill. And the Stargate not really building anything else. But what we have instead of potentially Phoenix is, yeah, the Robo, Twilight Council, Templar's Archive coming up, as well as 2 more gateways. And yeah, he's playing just off of 2 bases for now. Some Zerglings scouting the third, which there isn't. And other than that, yeah, that's the Protoss tech here. War Prism on the way, so I guess we can expect some sort of Zealot Archon combination there, potentially with models in there as well. And over on Nitix side of the base, of the map, potentially, not just his base. Tier 2 is finishing right now, as you can see. And then let's wait for take decisions, which is going to be Hydra then. So yeah, Hydras will be there. Pretty common choice. We have no Roach War in here, so nothing is going to happen in that regard. We have some Archons in a second, and the third base is being built behind this. Okay, Observer coming out, some Zerglings scouting around, and we're going to see the drop to the main base. Obviously everything is in the dark. We have no Overlord here to see this, and yeah, let's see. Actually, the Queens were going over there, like Spider sensing this, but we have a Spore, we have 4 Queens. Oh boy, this is not a good position. This should be a recall, right? Or no, he actually can go far out there, but this is risky, isn't it? If the Queens are there, War Prism should be dead. Not happening though. Zerglings on the other side scouting for the third base. Not getting anything else done. But still, I think this War Prism play was... I mean, Nitix was going back with all the Queens. And I think if he would have just not stood over here, but went up back there with maybe 2 queens over there, maybe 2 queens going to the bottom left, potentially he could have gotten the War Prism there. But yeah, for now the War Prism is back out on the map, so also he can just reposition his queens again and see what he wants to do there. In the meantime, Marsman in the back of this, going for the Forge, going for some more gateways, and chrono boosting Storm one more time. So there will be a lot of stormy weather anytime soon. Some Templars are there already. Oh, nice warp going down here. Preventing the Zergling from actually scouting everything in the main base. And on the other side, Nitix going for the 4th. He's slowly but steady getting his creep up. Okay, Warp Prism doesn't do a thing here. Also a good move, just spreading creep almost all over the base. I think one tumor should just be here so you can see everything. And these Zerglings will go down, but at least they scout that Marsman was about to move out, but he goes back home after that happened. In terms of army, I think, yeah, we have the higher supply for Nitix, but with storms being available, also charge slots being there, I think, yeah, we have a pretty decent army for both players here. I'm not sure who would be winning right now. That actually might be pretty good for Nitix here. He's whopping in, what is it, like 7 Banes? And Marsman was just moving out, but he's coming back now. So this is kind of lucky for him. But let's see. Is there any way through there? Yes, there is. And he's on point. He's there. Oh, all these drones clumping up right there. Because they are not mineral walked through the whole thing, so they were not stacking up. They were just blocked from each other. Okay, what is that? A big Zealot Warpin coming over at the top side. And a Baning drop actually occurring. Okay, is this going to be scouted? Yes, it potentially is. But let's take a look at the army first, because we have the Zerg split somehow. Okay, not the best of storms there. Let's see, we have the sandwich, and where do we go from here? Storms going down and back, this is really good. I mean, he has some trouble, but the storms are pretty much okay. So yeah, he just goes out, but let's take a look to the other side where the Zealots actually doing their thing. 17 workers went down already, 18, and a lot of Zerglings will do as well. And where is he? Okay, there is another Zealot. 20 workers went down, and I think the army trait of Nitix wasn't worth 20 workers, so the Warpin of Marsman on the other side of the map, just using the War Prism, doing what he wants to do, was a really good decision. Nice storm again for defending this one. But here we go, 10 probes going down. Nice move with the Baning. And actually this was scouted before, right? This must be the Overlord that was over here, running right on, or flying right on top of the Zealots that were warped in. So yeah, could have been scouted. But let's take a look at the Zealots down here. Yeah, going for some more probes. What is that? Some more Zealots even? Yeah, he's just sending in Zealots 2 by 2, let's say. And yeah, getting some drone kills here or there. Some more incoming as well. But the rest of the army actually stands at home. There's nothing happening over there. Do we have anything else going on? Tech-wise, we are at... Oh, what's that? Zealots just being taken out. Yeah, we are at 2-0 for Marsman, and we have 2-0 melee upgrades for Nitix. And also Hydra upgrades obviously being there, but yeah. Okay. Fourth base of Marsman under pressure, but the Zergling's actually not doing a thing. The Wobbin will finish and the army will be there. Okay, Wobbin in the main base. Some more zealots. I mean, Marsman is really doing a good job. He's all over the place. He's at top and bottom, really sending in zealots all over the place because he can afford that. He's just taking out the run-bys pretty nicely. We scouted before by Zealot there. Yeah, actually, I'm wondering that only 2 drones went down in the midst of this. And now we have Corruptors, and the War Prism will be dead. Okay, and he's actually trying to go for some more Binding drops there as well. Okay, and air attacks are starting, while we also have second Stargate, 2 Tempests on the way, third Stargate on the way. So air transition is started for Marsman. But will it be finished? Oh, Binding connections are real, oh boy. All these zealots not having a good time and all the army has to come over for Marsman. What I'm kind of missing actually is force fields, but as we come later and later in the game, we're at 30 minutes. Yeah, you can see the first flying units are there, the first Broodlords are coming in. And now we actually need the anti-air of the Protoss player. Oh boy, that was a good catch. But where's the second one? There was a second one, but let's focus on the army maybe. Nice transfuses going down there. By Nitix. Oh wow, the lights are blinding on this map, man. And yeah, we have a lot of energy actually, but one Broodlord going down for now. But how long can he hold this? I mean, Broodlord's going in and all the army is under attack. Nice Storms going down right there. Marsman just going to take down anything. Nice move there. Mothership is there as well. But will it stay alive for longer? I don't know. Do we even have... No, we don't have anything left there for Marsman. And he GG's this game. Which means Nitix is going to take the first point in this series for the Wolf Slayer. And welcome back everyone to game 2 in this best of 5 Clan Wars series, and we're on King's Cove, I think is the right pronunciation somehow. And here we go, top left. He is representing the Wolf Slayer and his name is HateMe. And you can see Hatch first was his choice against another Zerg in the bottom right hand corner. He's representing the Black Knight Esports team right there, Mr. Cham. And also, he's playing for Chivo, StarCraft. And yeah, he's going for the same thing. Expansion, gas, pool, everything looks kinda the same. Also, yeah, the rest of the build orders also is no big surprise here. Looks like both players wanting to go for the third. Looks like some sort of a gentleman's agreement here. Okay, I'll just take a third, you'll take yours. No Zergling pressure all over the place. Both players having some... Do they even have Zerglings? No, I was about to say they have just 2 Zerglings, but I think no one ever made a Zergling here. They're just going straight to Banes. And yeah, since the Overlords are going across the map, and yeah, I think most of the players just, yeah, kind of sent their Zerglings through the middle of the map, which means the Overlords would see that. Then yeah, as long as you don't see a Zergling, why would you react by building Zerglings, sacrificing somebody for your economy? HateMe now being the first one, going for Zerglings. Oh no, actually there's some for Cham as well. Speed is finishing for HateMe now as well. So everything looks kind of the same here. Yeah, scout to the main base. That is not going to happen on the other side. We're just one Zergling was going over, and I think it has been taken out easily over here. But yeah, at least he knows that there's no tier 2 tech for now. HateMe himself going for the Roach Warren, not really doing anything else then. And yeah, it's a very low army game, I feel. Like, we're almost at 50 workers for Cham, at 40 now for HateMe, but we don't have that many Zerglings out. I mean, we're at 7 Zerglings each, 2 Banes there, yes, for HateMe, but it's a very, very low number of units actually. Okay, Zergling spreading out for Cham. Yeah, just scouting anywhere he can. Oh, don't want to explode one Baneling into those, into this one Zergling. But yeah, you see, everything looks pretty much the same. We have more and more drones on the way. Like, they're droning like crazy. Cham is even going for another round of 5 drones, adding a 4th base now. It's just straight macro right there. Yeah, and Bane's coming over as well, but defensive Banings are there. And this should be it in terms of pressure. Oh, nice connection there. Yeah, okay. But then, yeah, HateMe on the other side is going for the 4th base as well. So, both players just mirroring out each other. But now we have something that might actually throw this mirror thing off guard. Here we go, with the Spire for Cham. But, as you can see, it will be scouted right here. Sees the Spire. I think he was just clicking the Overlord so he knows that there's a Spire. Let's see if he actually reacts the same thing. Going for a Spire, potentially going for Hydras, or just going for more and more Roaches and just try to pressure through while the Mutas aren't there yet. But for now, Cham is, yeah, at least he's checking out the 4th base. And he's building more Roaches himself, so it's not like the case that HateMe can really overrun his opponent right here by just building Roaches. He still needs to be careful. And 7 Mutas are on the way. No reaction right now, or until now, for HateMe though. No Spores. No push with the Roaches, no Hydra Den. And actually 15 more Roaches come out. And I'm not sure. I mean, he had the Overlord and he was scouting over here. But did he really realize that there are Mutas out? Or that there is a Spire and there will be Mutas out? Most likely. I don't think that he did. Okay, now he... Where did he see? Okay, I think one Overlord just went down and that's why he was adding Spore Crawlers now. I think he simply didn't realize that there's a Spire. He didn't see that. Now let's see what he can do. This base can be attacked for free just a bit. Roaches also taking damage, and also focusing the Ravagers is a good thing here. One of them getting really, really low. So yeah, let's see. Mutas need to help. The Ravagers need to be focused, I feel. Still, oh, Biles. One of them at least hitting the Mutas. Not sure though if he should still be fighting. I mean, he's sending back all of the units. He should micro his Mutas a little bit more. But still, how many Mutas do we have? 6 are still left. Okay, an Overlord goes down. That's not that bad at all. Doesn't really matter. And oh boy, we have Tunneling Claws and Burrow for HateMe. And yeah, the number of queens is also pretty good here. I mean, he was obviously going for some more queens and just send all the queens over to fight. But will this be enough? I mean, Biles raining down, Cham actually having a good concave here, but will the position be enough? First Hydra's also coming into the battle. Mutas going forward, actually going down one after the other, but will it be enough? We have good transfuses happening right there for HateMe. Cham having the better army supply, but he's on the other side. He's on the side of HateMe. Reinforcements therefore, yeah, favor the defender in ZVZs, as we all know. And for now, again, HateMe is able to force Cham to go back home. But there's another another wave of roaches coming over. And let's see what he can do. +2 also finished now for Cham. So this advantage for his opponent is gone. Or this disadvantage for him is gone. And then let's see what he will do. I mean, it's just roaches being built. He's not going for any more mutas. But he's adding the lurker den now as well. And we have the first borrowed roaches lurking across the map here. Okay, good catch. Gets 2 units there for free. Nice Biles raining down. He's actually trying to get to the high ground. And that's going to be an easy call here. Also, the gap point obviously is a good thing to have. Biles not really hitting that much, but he forces half of the army to step back. Cham just going forward. Just taking the next choke point. Just wanting to get some hits here with the Biles. And now get the choke point up. There we go. At least hit something with the Biles. And I think the worth he's getting out of this is really nice, because in addition you can see the 4th base getting taken out, and that's maybe the more important part than losing the army over here. Yeah, there we go. Base has been taken out on the other side. Let's take a look at this. The roaches, they are trying to do their thing here. He actually kills a lot of drones, but I think killing drones over actually killing the base is... Yeah, I think I would favor killing the base at the moment. Okay. Roach drops, okay. Okay. So borrowed roaches being taken out there. One survives, but just for now. Down it goes. And then we have another meet up in the middle of the map. But is that actually a good point to fight here for Cham? I don't think so, man. I think HateMe now has invested everything he has. Oh boy, there was a lag. Everything he has in army, because he lost his 4th base. He's not replacing this. And he just goes in with all he has. And he actually, yeah, catched up in terms of army. What is going on, guys?
Game paused.
Who is it? Who is lagging right here? Maybe it's Cham himself. Could be the case. He's playing from NA, right? Yeah. That's a pity. So, yeah, Cham... I don't know. Hopefully he's not dropping out here. But I think we could just recover from replay, right? Welcome back to this recovered game. So let's go over to the middle of the map where we have HateMe attacking into this after losing his 4th base. And now let's see what the Biles can do. The lurkers are hit there one after the other, but not all of them. And this looks like Cham is able to hold this one, which actually gives him now a very, very big advantage. We have a 10 worker lead, we also have a good army supply lead, and we have roaches on the other side of the map. The burrow now actually helps him, but we have the overseer there as well. So yeah, he's going to take out some more drones as well, while the roaches are coming back home to defend. And yeah, fight goes on, guys. We have the lurkers coming over, and we have a lot of corruptors, I say. Ravagers it is, being made here, and they might be the difference here to actually deal with the lurkers then. So let's see. I mean, both players are at same upgrade level, so it all comes down to who's going to have the better army, who's going to have the bigger army, which for now is Cham. He just needs to wait to have all the units on the other side of the map, obviously. But then again, he also has more workers. So the longer this game goes, the better it is for Cham. I mean, he's delaying the 4th base, or denying it for now. He has more workers that are working at home for him. He can just slowly but steadily build a bank if this goes on like it does. But oh boy, this looks like a decent counter-aggression going on. Kinda soon. Okay. But it seems like, yeah, he just turns around. Way too much stuff to deal with. And yeah, Cham is... I mean, is there an overseer somewhere? No. Not yet, at least. Cham taking another base, the 5th one it is, and HateMe being down to 3 bases. Yeah, he needs to push out at some point, and there we have the lurkers, and that's the big problem here. Oh, actually, Cham unborrows the lurkers. That's helping HateMe just a bit. So now, will we have him going for the 4th base finally again? Or will he now again go for another big push? And I think I know the answer. Looks like a push, but all these lurkers, man, they're so annoying for every opponent in there. Okay, 4th base coming up. Rocks taken out. Okay, there's some changelings. And HateMe, yeah, taking out another overlord. Actually supply blocking Cham, but at 199 I guess that's not going to matter at all. But yeah, all these choke points here, I think this is a very strong thing for Cham with having the lurkers in there. Okay, nice buyouts going down actually, but do you really want to fight here? I don't think so, man. And we also have a counter aggression going on, so let's have that in mind for the next minutes. And yeah, he's just sniping the 4th base. That's very smart. Going in, Cham just takes out the 4th base. Yeah, cancel going down. Workers being taken out there, or borrowed, some of them at least. 4 workers were taken out. Wow. And yeah, he's just chilling there in the back of the mineral line, just separating his army. His roaches just doing their thing, going for workers, going for queens. And yeah, HateMe though, in terms of army, he's doing a pretty good job. He's losing workers all over the place, and that's the big problem that he has. And also the lurkers are the big problem as well. We have them all over the place with, yeah, just blocking the choke points, and HateMe can't really go through without losing too much. So here we go. Now we finally have some sort of a sandwich, and can he actually break this? We have the overlords and overseers, and everyone can see the lurkers, and it seems like, can he actually? I think he should just push through here, right? Vipers, they are not going to do a thing here. And finally, HateMe broke this, but at what cost, guys? I mean, he's pretty much down in terms of supply. We can just take a look at this. It's 70 to 114. It looks pretty good for Cham here, being on 5 bases, having the better army, having the better upgrades, because +2 carapace has finished in the meantime, +3 attack is on the way for him. Yeah. Rough spot to be in for HateMe here. And this looks like Blinding Clouds might be coming in as well. And also this would be good if we would have lurkers on the other side. You could just duck them. Oh, he's abducting the overseers. I like that one as well. Oh, and he's just abducting everything he can get. Okay, some workers going down there. Yeah, 9 workers, that's a good catch already. Putting down Cham to 49 for now. But Cham himself having another attack going over, and I think he's going to take out some more workers himself as well. How many will it be though? 5. Oh, let's take a look to the middle of the map where HateMe is actually under pressure, and Cham, he has a very, very big army here. He doesn't really care, and yeah, you can see the GG coming out of HateMe. There was just too much stuff by Cham all over the map, and he couldn't stand the fight in the middle as well. GG by HateMe. Cham is going to take the 1-1 for Black Knight. And here we are with map 3, which is going to be Cyber Forest. In the top left hand corner, here we go for Black Knight Esports. We have the Terran, Aqueron. His opponent will be a Protoss player right here in the bottom right for the Wolf's Lair, Mr. Art. And he's going for the gateway expansion. And we have a barracks coming up here as well. And there will be a Reaper and the expansion, I guess. So it's no shenanigans time, it's just straight up time here. Yeah, command center has been placed. No more blocks off of that probe. Yeah, Reaper defense set up already. Or at least the movement, how do I say, the movement limitations for Reapers have been set by the buildings here. Okay, probe goes down. I'll just follow the Reaper until we have anything else to see. Might take a few more minutes though. And for Art, we actually have no Stargate, but we have the Twilight Council. Okay, Reaper gets out obviously. Twilight Council coming in. And Blink it is, okay. I like that choice because it's interesting to watch, and there's a lot of possibilities to get out of this. And also, yeah, it's not the biggest all-inny stuff, but yeah, it can be interesting. Let's put it that way. Robotics coming up as well. Obviously, you want to have potentially a Warp Prism for weapons. Also, you want to have the Observer to jump cliffs and stuff. Okay, blocking up the choke. Oh, misplacement there. But here we go. The drone will go down the probe. Yeah. Oh, he actually blocks up the choke. And now can get in and kill some more workers. Obviously not what Art intended here, but he's going to lose some more workers. So let's see how many it's going to be in the end. 7 went down already, 8 it is. And finally the Hellions have been taken out. But in the back of this, next harassment tools already showing up in the production tab, we have Banshee and Cloak on the way. Yeah, but Blink also finishing in a few. Okay, he's actually going for a second observer before having the Warp Prism. Okay, I was about to say, okay, you need to blink back there, but yeah, he knows what to do, guys. Banshee will be there in a second, though. Okay, he doesn't have a weapon point on the map, so let's actually take a look at what he's going to do over here. Banshee is pressuring him, but yeah, he's going over to the main base as well. Oh, he could have actually gotten the Banshee here. That would have been a big catch. But yeah, taking out some more workers is good as well. Oh, that was a cancel. Very nice there by Aqueron. Not losing this one. I mean, this could have been a destruction of the building command center there easily. Yep. And he blinks out. Very well done, I think, by Art. Still, oh, the stalkers. They're not blink ready. Okay, now they are. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Blinking forward, taking out the Banshee. Harassment over her right there. And Art, yeah, finding himself in an okay spot. He's taking the third base now. As is his opponent. Okay, he's building the command center on the main base again. But let's take a look at Stalkers, maybe just a little bit more. Okay, he's blinking out. Was taking down a tank there as well. And yeah, he's just going to blink in and out over and over again. Aqueron actually having the bigger army supply, so let's wait for that. Yeah, is he actually blinking in? Maybe on the right here? Okay, he's not. And yeah, Storm is on the way. +1 carapace. Let me actually go to production. Yes, we are there. Zealot charge coming in. Finally, we will have a war prism. So there will be warping possibilities all over the place for Art. And his third base also is finished. And then let's see how Aqueron is going to play from here on out. Like going for the orbital, yes. When will he fly over the command center? He has enough workers to saturate more than 2 bases, so he's pretty much in a good shape in that regard. And the Whopper is actually coming back home here. Oh boy! I didn't see that dropship coming out at all. And yeah, Widow Mines are safe back there. Nothing is going to happen then. But only 2 workers went down anyways, so yeah. I mean, 2 Widow Mines and 2 workers taken out is an okay trade, I think. Oh, the Medivac though goes down and the Stalker gets away. Nope, he does not. So, third base being taken by Aqueron. And by knowing this, I guess we're going to see the 4th base of Art kinda soon. Oh, let's take a look at that. Oh, all these storms. Beautiful storms, guys. Are taking out 6 workers with them. But our Aqueron now going out on the map. We have 2 Medivacs, a lot of Marines, some Marauders, 2 tanks, some Widow Mines adding as well. But where do we go from here? We have charge finished and he can get in. Blink over to the left, taking out the tank there, taking out the second tank as well. Still we have some Widow Mines, but all of them have shot already. Aqueron still having the bigger army supply with storms available though. Oh boy, the storms! Oh, did you see that one? Yeah, that was the War Prism with the Templars, which were storming the mineral line on the other side. They were just being used to intercept the army, and that was a very, very good move by Art there. Still, let's just take a look at that. We have +2 armor now finishing for Art, while we have +1/+1 for Aqueron at the moment. No more upgrades going on for the Terran player now. And yeah, he's back at home gathering some army now. Adding some ghosts to the army as well. So, might be an interesting one then. Okay, oh, not the best storm here. Still, let's see what he's going to do. Okay, oh, takes down the Ghost, but the Ghost had a very good connection with the EMP. But there are way too many Marauders close to what could be a storm. But yeah, he's not really unloading the Templars from the War Prison. He just feels safe with the army he has, and it feels like that's the right decision here. Art actually looking pretty good. Nice storm in the back of this as well. Reinforcements coming in from the left hand side, but this is not going to be enough. Art really pressuring all the army back and forth, and there's the GG by Aqueron, and Art is going to take the 2-1 lead for the Wolf's Lair. And we find ourselves on Automaton as map 4 in the bottom left, or let's say, what is it, 8 o'clock. Here we go. Player for the Wolf's Lair. This is InZaNe with the match point, since his team is up 2-1. And over in the top right hand corner we have a Protoss player representing Black Knight. It's Nerazim. So, gateway expansion over here, standard stuff. And yeah, looks like the same on the other side as well. SCV is... What? That was close. Okay, still, probe gets out. Yeah, anti-Reaper build order there. Probe gets back though. Does he get in and try and zip the SCV? Not before he knows where the Reaper is on the other side, I guess. So let's just follow this one and see how insane he actually is. Or if he's just carrying the name around. Oh, it seems like he's moving for it. Oh, the probe. Oh, sad little probe. Okay, delays the Reaper for a second or two. But then, yeah, we have the Reaper going in to the main base. Scouting everything, seeing what's going on. We have the Adept coming out right there. And the Reaper actually flees, because he's no fool for now. Yeah, sees no worker available actually. Nothing to kill here. And another shot to the main base. We have the Stalker coming out though soon as well, so aggression will be over soon. So InZaNe, having some SCVs at the expansion already. We have a tech lab at the barracks, and we actually have 3 barracks before anything else. No proxies. Stim coming up as well, another tech lab being there soon. And for Nerazim, we see Blink. Oh, the Reaper getting in again. And he gets a worker kill and dies. Okay, at least he dies for 2 workers. 3 for 1. Yeah, okay. Not the best, but okay. Okay, chasing the Adept. You can just follow the Adept if he sees anything. Yeah, he's chasing out. And Blink halfway done in the meantime. But also Combat Shields and Stim are almost halfway done. Against Blink, obviously, Concussive Shells would be a little bit of a good move there as well. Oh boy! And that's what happens if you're not careful here. Nerazim loses his Adept, so at least scouting with this one is over. And he now fully relies on the Stalkers with Blink soon. Robo is on the way as well, and yeah, we all know that Observers will be in there as well kinda soon then. Forge coming in, which is for upgrades. Let's see if he actually goes for tech upgrades or if he wants to have the armor upgrades as well. Obviously attack upgrades are there if you just go for offensive Blink all-inny stuff, or not all-inny but very aggressive Blink stuff, and you're going for armor if you kind of want to go for Zealots then, so they have more life or they survive a little bit longer to connect to the Terran army. And yeah, you see it's the attack upgrade, so let's wait how that is going to play out for him. InZaNe in the meantime is actually going across the map. There's nothing in terms of medivacs, there's just Marine Marauder walking over, but Concussive Shells are about to finish. So let's see how that is going to end up. There we go. Blink has been used. Blink has been revealed. There's no stim used for now by InZaNe. Yeah, checks for the third base, which is not there. And this also tells him, yeah, I'm kind of like in a good position here. Nice movement, yeah, stims, gets some zealots. We have the focus on the marauders by Nerazim, but is it worth it? We have no more shields actually available. Pylon gets taken out, and we have all these units not, yeah, stimmed, not over stimmed at least, but he's just going through here and he's killing some workers. I think this is very, very good by InZaNe. I mean, even if he just loses all of his units now, I think it's designed to do so. But he's taking down 12 workers with it, and overall I think it's pretty much worth it. I mean, he has his third command center almost finished. His army at home looks kind of okay against any counter aggression that might occur right now. Yeah, so it worked out, guys. Observer being taken out as well. Some more barracks coming in then. And he also goes for +1 attack then. So do we have the thermal lance? No, not yet. So second Colossus on the way, no thermal lance. I think that is something you need to change if you want to win the game. Okay, let's see. Marauder. Oh, the stalkers. Oh boy. That doesn't look good. Yeah, they at least take some damage. They're not lost at all, but yeah, some damage being dealt there. Thermal lance coming in as well as +2 attack for the Protoss. We have the third Nexus on the way as well, while as we have on screen, InZaNe also has his third base up and running already. Yeah, and at least 2 more Stalkers have been taken out. We have the scan to see what's going on over there. And InZaNe aiming for the third base here, and I think he will be able to get it, right? Will he focus on that one? Yes, he does. And I think he's just getting out, right? Oh, blinks forward. Doesn't get the medivac though. Yeah. And then he just leaves. Very good snipe there at the third base by InZaNe. And Nerazim was not able to cancel, or to deny the cancel. And he now takes the other position for the third base. He wants to get it up again and again. And yeah, he's waiting for extended thermal lance, obviously. +2 is good, but extended thermal lance for the Colossus, that's a big point here. So what do we have over here? Armory, second engineering bay. 2 jobs starting. This observer though looking like he's in a good spot to catch this.
Let our enemy know.
Potentially you can see it. I think he did actually, because it's there very long. I mean, you really have to be uncareful, unaware of your minimap to not see that one. But what is he going to do? Yeah, he's going to recall because there's nothing else he can actually do. And now this looks pretty bad. I mean, everything walking into the third base now would actually kill the army of Nerazim here. And he still has this threat of the medivacs in the back of this as well. So does he really join the armies or not? And I think InZaNe is just pushing in here. As you can see, Colossus doing a good job with the thermal lances. That looks pretty good for him. But let's see, with this sort of, I don't know if I can call it multi-prom aggression, but at least he's trying to do a little bit more left and right. But can he actually break it with this? I'm not sure though. Tanks trying to do their best. And we actually have 3 tanks there. They're doing a good job. The Colossus just chilling in the background, and I think he might have done it, right? I mean, he lost all the units in the main base. Medivac's still there, but yeah, everything has to regather. InZaNe though has a very, very high army army advantage. Also has taken the 4th base, and yeah. Let's see how long Nerazim can fight back here, or if he can actually overwhelm InZaNe at some point, maybe with storms. That's obviously one of the tools that can make change happen. Okay, Templars coming in as well, gathering some energy to get the storms ready. And against the bio army, like, storm can be very, very big. We all know that. Also, we know InZaNe is pretty good, so maybe he can get the positioning right and storms will not matter that much. We have to wait and see how this is going to be. I mean, storm is not finished. This might actually be the biggest of timings for InZaNe to hit. Right before storm, taking out the 4th base. And that's it. Here. Team captain of Black Knight already calling the GG, guys. Boy, the premature GG by the team captain. Not trusting in this player. Oh boy, I don't understand that one, mister. But yeah, it looks pretty good for InZaNe. And yeah, he's just sieging forward, taking a good position here. And I think, yeah, it's just a matter of time until he wins. So there we go. Stims forward. Another time. Tanks are not in the best of positions, but still, he's just going forward, taking out one unit after the other. Nerazim losing workers left and right, losing units left and right as well. Zealots being warped in on the right hand side, but yeah, concussive shells really doing their job. Oh boy, storm's going down now, but this is not going to change the outcome in the end. I mean, even if, yeah, if InZaNe would lose anything here, he has enough in store, but yeah, you see, GG has been called by Nerazim, and therefore we have InZaNe taking this 4th game, and therefore the 3-1 victory for the Wolf Slayer.